Yatiti krom ha yanka bianshim. Ena Singaporean businessman be a friend To Yun Kang. Ebe can say NDC Greater Accra Regional Chairman. I a friend Ashimori Adupinu eye $800,000. Na Ashimori nso ba abontin be respondi say asem nye no kre. Mokai I did that story here. Na koye ase issue na kwada no ase na ye nti hu nka biuru na sa Singaporean businessman no akwotena eye OKFM awakasa na wa chire mu to him no how eye NDC regional chairman for Greater Accra se faso ebu no faso of $800,000. Me pese me kasa match moma membo video na nyina ye nhwe ne ntinsem a wokan.
So let me start with the business aspect. So there is this Chinese lady that's recommend me to Ashimo. Ashimo is finding an investor to invest in Ghana. So this Chinese lady recommended me to Ashimo, and Ashimo invited me to Ghana to show me what connection, network and resources he have in Ghana before I decide if I want to invest. So under his invitation, I came to Ghana for the very first time on or around May 2024. He then bring me to many big people in Ghana to show his power and his network to me. As I do personally meet all these people, it convinced me to invest with him. He then asked me to open a company in Ghana with him, as he said that this is the requirement for me to supply to the ECG in Ghana. Therefore, I took his advice and I invested.
So, who were the big shots that he introduced you to them?
Who was the big person?
Yes, the big person here.
He introduced me to like the current president Mahama.
Wow.
Yes, so I met him personally as well. And I cannot remember the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joshua Labi?
Yes.
Professor Joshua Labi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I met all of them. So all these people is a very key personnel in Ghana. So it made me convinced that Ashimo is a real person, as he himself told me that he was the minister of Ghana, and he told me that he have all the network and resource with all these people. That's why I believe him, because he really bring me, and he told me that he's just one call away to all these people. Yeah. And because of all these things, I start to invest. He then, after the company is open, because I went back to Singapore, he started to tell me that he gotten the ECG contract of 1 million and 6 million USD. So, but he told me that the business in Ghana, because our company is new, we need to give deposit, so that to show our sincerity and our capability to supply the cable to ECG.
And your financial capability?
Yes.
Okay.
So, of course, I do transfer the money to his personal bank account, as at that point of time he told me that the company bank account is not open yet, and he asked me to transfer to his bank account, giving cash, and therefore, because of this business that he promised to me 6 million and 1 million USD from ECG directly, I proceed to give him 10% of the money. And he also told me that this business requires
10% of which is how much?
Which is 700,000 USD.
700,000, okay.
Yes. So everything that I say is with proof, with bank transfer and pictures of the money that he took. So it's all attached in my exhibit, in my suit against him. So as much as his lawyer deny it in the air, but I mean, let the evidence speak for itself.
Okay.
I'm very surprised that they can just, tell lies to even everyone and try to make people believe they're foolish bad. But let me carry on with the story.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get too emotional.
We are listening.
Yes. So after this money, 6 million and 1 million order, he then tell me that he need another 100,000 for insurance. He said this is the requirement for the business here. You see, I have already invested so much. There is no reason for me to stop at this time.
Yeah,
because if not, I will lose everything.
Your hands were deeply in it.
Yes, you are right. So I proceed to give more, another 100,000. That led to his promises of the 7 million USD ECG contract that I already paid 800,000 USD to him as a deposit. No, because of this contract, I was waiting as he had been only telling me verbally. So I asked him for the contract, the technical spec, and the purchase order from ECG directly. As I'm in this business for years, these are the requirements before we even start our production. He didn't give it to me. He said that he will work with the ECG boss and he will get back to me. Weeks later, he didn't give it to me, but what he gave it to me was another piece of good news. He told me that he's spoken to the vice president directly, and the vice president wanted to support our business, and he gave us 150 million USD and another 10.
Enti abusia asem na eda ho no. Asem na eda ho no. This issue nipa ye kana asem no. Only the best person to defend himself. I don't think I will have to comment on this matter, but masedian ne say me ba betina ha akira oni ekoso wo Ghana. That's what I can do. According to Papa we was say in the name of some contract no ni ashimo dini say ashimo is ashimo mintimi mboni. I'm being honest, I don't know say din way en grinding ya, but most of en grinding no boy me din pa serious kasa no ye me de. I love Ghana language, but ne kaya me din no boy me din pa one na mitimi born perfect dini ni ashimo. Okay, or say or introduce you to President Mahama, introduce you to Joshua Labi, and several high-ranking members in the NDC. Now, wasachire mu say even was supporting NDC campaign during that period. Time Oshiano was supporting NDC campaign. And through that, menya contract, obebuami, menya contract, mentuya se. At the end of the day, otin and now watuya 800,000. Shiyama. And this issue, yelebejinaha. And same we are Singaporean businessman abekaino. I am hoping say urashi more ebeba bonti. And so I be responding to this claims. Now I say, yedi atu hunse niye and no correct because hano mintimit na judgment say it is true or not because I wasn't there. I mean you. But papa na sem na oka. That is why I odi asem kokota. Yeti afami na yeden. Yeah, judgment. Yentie nipa bako. Nti wakana dia ye twen Greater Accra Regional NDC chairman so ono so response ebe na dia tutu hu se wan dia na ba here I can't sit and defend anything. Yeah. Nti abusia, I just report it as it is. This is what Singaporean businessman no eka. What is your take on this matter? Just pass your comment and let's move on. Mirindi King Fantastic.